Okay, for some reason we... Oh, are we in? Are we in the sphere of influence? Are we out? Okay, I'm just going to do a really quick burn directly towards reticulum because this is a bit ridiculous. It can't decide if we're in the sphere of influence or out of the sphere of influence. There we are. Now we're totally in the sphere of influence 100%. And I set up a action group for science. Oh right, we already got magnetometer from here from the plane. Alright, that makes sense. So really the only thing we have is gamma rays. That's new. Yeah, I put some of the interstellar science experiments on here. Which they add because the interstellar stuff takes a lot of science. And they want to give us a little bit extra. Okay, I'm going to get into an orbit right now that will not intersect anything. And then we'll focus on actually getting science from these places at a later date once we've landed this. Because really, we only need this long enough to get Val into the plane. And then we can do whatever we want with it, because Val couldn't control it herself. Alright, Pioneer 1, let's go. So now that we are connected via the relay, well, okay, yeah. Yeah, we are connected by the relay. Let's wait until Val is in the daylight, and we are connected by the relay. Like, we need a lot of things to line up here. Our daylight as well. Okay, so this next pad, well, one more. We're going to, pretty much right now, we are facing retrograde, and we're going to try and land this thing. I can't think of a reason not to. Let's go. Oh, right, we need to wait for this to go out of the way. So that's our reason to hesitate a little bit. And we're gonna hit the atmosphere too early. How long does this stage burn for? It burns for well over 5 minutes. We're in the atmosphere already, I think. Unless it's 56 or 58. Either way. Yeah, I think we, yeah. So we're gonna have to balance our vertical speed here. No big deal. It's nothing we haven't done before. 200. $3,100. There's the atmosphere. Those solar panels are going to burn up like ASAP, so we need to really get our vertical speed in check, because if we don't, we're kind of screwed. No, we already are. We already are. The atmosphere already wants to flip us over, and we're barely in it. This was a terrible idea. Do we have the thrust-to-weight ratio to get out of this? We barely have the thrust-to-weight ratio to keep. Yeah. Oh. That's good news. Our surface velocity is way lower than our orbital velocity. You know, because, the planet rotates so fast. So, we just got a free kilometers per second. That's really good news. We really needed extra free velocity because... yeah, we needed it. We are getting a little bit of heat warning on those solar panels, though. Wait. Were those engines not doing anything for us? Because they were hitting it when it impinged? Oh. Did the relay go out of view? Prospector 1. We have a relay. Are we out of electricity? Why can't we control the vessel? Can this not reach the relay? Can we not reach the relay? We should be able to reach the relay from here. We should be able to reach the relay from here. No, no, this is not fair. We launched a relay for this purpose. Network. Okay, what happened? Oh, I turned on plasma blackout. I turned on plasma blackout. That's what happened. I turned on plasma blackout. So, made my bed, now I have to lay in it. Alright. What did we lose there? We lost one solar panel. That's not the end of the world. Did we lose any propellers? Because that is the end of the world. Panels. Fuel tank. Octo. That's fine. We still have control, and it's not that... Okay. We just need to ditch this without damaging the spacecraft. Okay. There we are. Fantastic. We can unlock the propellers. We can turn the torque limit up on them. We can turn the torque limit up on these. And we need to deploy these. Deploy extended. And then we're flying. We're flying on reticulum. So we're going to set this as our target. Because we do have to... Okay, first of all, let's set this to allow partial. Let's open this bay. It's going to increase our drag a lot, but that doesn't matter. We would like to run atmosphere analysis. Okay. Nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Nice. No! No, 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 no! Retract antenna. No. No. Okay. No. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, I guess it's good news that it can withstand the pressures, but it wants to use that to transmit. How do I turn that off? Because I want to transmit from this one. Okay. New plan. We are not going to do any science whatsoever. We're not going to transmit it. We're going to keep it just so we have it. But we're not going to transmit any because the antenna will absolutely rip off. Anyway. Let's fly. And hopefully the time warp mods I have installed will make it fairly easy to fly long distances with these. And let's adjust the propellers so we can fly pretty fast. I added each one now has 4 blades instead of 2, so that helps with the thrust rate ratio a lot. Oh, okay. Nope, not even curval joint reinforcement can solve our problems with the propeller issues. Wait, no, I was on 4x. So if I switch to standard, can I do 2x now that I have KJR? No, I can't. For some reason, I thought that would fix the problem. Whatever. What can you do? Alright, I will come back to you when I get there. Update, it's 100 kilometers away. I'm going to time-lapse from here because it sounds cool. Alright, Val, we're coming for you. We're not going to, like, get you off the planet yet, but you probably, like... Okay, no, can you get out of the relay from here? I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if you have relay capability on you. I think you have an antenna on your castles. Yeah, you've probably been able to talk home ever since we got the relay up. But we're about to pick you up, and you're gonna go to another place, assuming I don't absolutely mess up this landing. And I'm actually going a little bit too fast, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure exactly what stall speed is in this ocean. So there we are. Only 150 meters off target, and I don't think anything blew up. That's all re-entry. Okay. 354 atmospheres. And I'm not sure if I can take off, but I don't want to swim that distance, so I'm going to cruise the remaining distance. On under propeller power. Oh yeah, taking off will be a cinch with how good these propellers are. Like, because yeah, 3 atmospheres. Yes, it's 1.6 Gs, but it's 3 atmospheres. Oh, we're gonna hit it. Bonk! Hey Val, that's your first human contact, well, Kerbal contact in so long. Alright. Can we transmit all of our data? First of all, allow partial, transmit data. And transmit everything before we leave. Val, why are you black? Like, okay, don't take that the wrong way. Why is Val's portrait black? Are you okay? Did you die here? Is that just all the vomit from the seasickness? Alright, anyway, either way. Welcome to your new vehicle. Well, not yet, but you're almost there. You just need to cross the ocean. Wow, these waves are like actually insane. Like now that I think about it, like now that I'm actually seeing actual waves like up close at Kerbal scale, this would have been horrendous. I'm so sorry, Val. I swear I was aiming for the land. But it took me 4 very expensive launches to right this wrong. 2 failures, the plane and the relay. So, but now you're going back to land. Now, where's the nearest land? That's probably west, and plus the mountains are also west, so... Okay, the nearest land is east, but, like, we're not going there. We're going to, like, actual land. Like, substantial land, not, like, tiny islands. Okay, did I quick save? I quick save just in case of glitches. I know I'm not, like, actually supposed to use them. But, like... Okay, I have a quick save there, nice. Alright, can we lift off? Yes! Oh man, look at that thrust to weight ratio. Okay, propellers are like amazing here. Even when we unlock the nuclear jets, I might literally still use propellers here. But yeah, basically, I could go north, or I could do due east. Since we want to remain on the due west, sorry, yeah, I'm going to do due west because we want to remain on the equator. Anyway, I'll see you when we are closer to land. I'm Steve from the future here. And an interesting thing happened. So this is sped up by 30 times, and I went out to get something to eat. Like, the food place is really near where I am. And so I got food, I came back, and I realized I had locked my keys in the room. So this plane was just kind of continuing to go on its own course. And after a while, it kind of mostly stalls. Because the propellers, they have, like, an ideal speed, and if you can't accelerate above it, and if you get too far below it, the propellers will become ineffective until you adjust the pitch again. So I was just kind of stuck for, like 20 minutes to half an hour or even more. The plane was just stuck going at this orientation at this slow speed towards the mountains. And I was absolutely powerless to stop it. I thought I was going to have to turn around and fly backward, but this is somehow almost worse. Because I'm getting there, I'm getting there. And then, you know how this is going to end. Except, actually, most of the plane survives. And I'm not entirely sure what all broke. But I do think that it might have been in, like, salvageable condition if I had gotten back in the room about right now. However, as you're about to see... in just a second here... It just completely goes away like 5 seconds before I was going to see it. Okay, so here's what happened. I got locked outside of my apartment. I went to go get food. Whoa, those are like really cool mountains. Anyway, I went to get food, so I feel justified in using a quick load here, because I went out to get food. I was gonna come back in time to like make it not like die, but it died. So, one quick load here. Yeah, basically like, yeah, I got locked out and I had to like sit outside for half an hour. There we are. Let's go. Okay. Very good news for Operation Get Val Home. It turns out that it's going to be a lot easier to get off of this place than I anticipated. Because, like, up here, the atmospheric pressure is just about 1 atmosphere. Like, one Kerbin atmosphere. Yeah, 96 kilopascals right now. And there might be higher ones of these, I just haven't checked yet. And I don't really feel up to flying to each one of them to see which one is the highest. Although, hold on. These ones do look higher back here. So I think I actually am going to fly that far back. Because those look really tall. Just in case. And, what was I saying? Right. So, the other thing I was saying, is that since the planet's spinning so fast, like if I look at my orbital velocity right now, never mind, was I wrong about that? Did I actually slow up? Okay, never mind. If we are spinning fast, then it's going to take less to get to orbit. Then I'm not entirely sure how fast we're spinning. I will get back to you on that when I figure that out. So we might only need like just a slightly oversized Kerbin rocket to get off at this place. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm back now. I've gotten to a high hill. We are like at less than half of an atmosphere. Over 9 kilometers in altitude. This mountain is very tall. So tall, in fact, that I am not even certain I can land this thing without damage. Like, is there a flat bit? Oh, there's a depression there. There's a flat bit over there, it looks like. So I'm going to fly over this gap and try and land on that little flat area. The drops are just, wow. Like, just so sharp and so steep, and it's quite something. It's quite the thing. It's quite something. Yeah, I can talk. However, I'm not entirely confident in my ability to take off again, because this, the mismatch between the atmospheric pressure and the gravity here is fairly extreme. We're flying with 0.4 atmospheres in 1.66 gravity. And this was like, we tested takeoff, and it was iffy at best in 0.7 atmospheres, 0.7 gravity. So this could be like 2-3 times harder of a landing to make. So maybe we should land lower down, or if we can impact lower than 45 or 40, whatever this cockpit's tolerance is, then we can like at least get Val to the top of the mountain, so it will have an easier time getting her home. Either way, our landing is coming up. So I'm going to slowly reduce our speed here. I wonder what the slowest speed that I can like maintain steady flight is. Because like 100 is not going to cut it, especially with no runway. 100 iffy with a runway. Okay, 0.9 still slows me down. That's... can I maintain gliding at 0.9? 0.9 propeller. Okay, let's light up that terrain. This is significantly rougher than I anticipated. So let's just keep going. We don't really have much leeway before we stall here, so we can't make too aggressive of maneuvers, because we are just barely keeping in the air right now. I should probably go down to 0.8, or at least try going down to 0.8. This looks smooth. Let's go for it. Oh, too low. Okay, too fast. All right, reduce our speed. 0.8. Can we remain in the sky at 0.8? 50 meters per second. And then we can turn around and do another pass on this location. It does look like we can barely remain airborne on 0.8. However, we will need to accelerate to get out of here. So let's go to 1.0. Or 1.2 or something. And then turn around. We stalled. We stalled. Pick up the speed. Come on. Oh no. Okay. Oh hey, the moon's hanging out there. One of them. Alright, we're going to turn around and get to that flat area again. And go down to 0.8. Because we can turn reasonably 1.9. And then maybe decrease to, well, we want to cut thrust upon landing, of course. It's 55. Ideally, we would like to land below 45 meters per second. Because that's the cockpit's tolerance. So can we go down to 0.7 and still be airborne? No, we cannot. Shoot, shoot. Oh, we did it. Oh, no, no. We didn't do it. I should have tested that way earlier. I stalled it. And we just crushed down. To be fair, we survived one bounce, and for some reason, and I was getting some weird, strange phantom torque. All hatches obstructed. What do you mean? All hatches obstruct. What? Okay, can I get out this back hatch? Is this a back hatch? Because, like... Because I swear, if I can't get out, just because it's at a weird angle... That's kind of stupid. I have a contract to plant a flag here. That's stupid! That's stupid! Okay. Oh. Okay, can I rock this back and forth enough? Alright, what's the maximum thrust I get here? Is that. I don't know what I'm planning on doing with this, but I just want to try and get out. Like, just shove the hatch open. Is that not like, I should be able to get out. Like, this is not a question. Like, I should be able to get out there. So I do not, like, this is stupid. Like, any reasonable astronaut will be able to get out of here. I am okay. I'm okay with hacking gravity for just a second. Like, if you're not, well, I don't care. Hack gravity. Get out. Unhack gravity. Oh, I'm stuck below the... Okay, that's right. Yeah, anyway. And we'll just leave Val here. Plant flag. We had a contract to do that, right? Yep. We're in first milestones. Nice. Plant flag. Send help. Okay. Alright, well. We can get a service sample and get an EVA report. That's worth quite a bit. And we'll have to hack gravity to get out again. But I don't really care that much. We could have gotten even more science down here, but whatever. So then we can transmit the data. And we don't have a lot of electricity. However, our solar panels are generating a lot of power. Since we're so close to the sun. Alright, well, Val is 9.6 kilometers closer to home.